father figures are so important.
Not the Democrats!
So it doesn't really make much sense.
That sounds gay.
We've got a job to do.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? It's CJ here, and I am back. I have not uploaded in a while. Sorry about that. I've just been, school has been pretty crazy, but I'm back with another video, and today we are talking about something that I saw that is pretty interesting. Now, a creator named Ray William Johnson, who I'm sure you guys know who that is. He's literally, at one point, he was the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform, but basically, he dropped a video the other day called "Evil Chemist Tries to Kill His Neighbors." Now, if you guys notice anything about that title, it's very familiar. You know what I mean? Very like we've seen it before, and that's because you guessed it, Ray William Johnson has collaborated with Darman. So yeah, this is pretty crazy, but I'm not gonna have like a 40-minute long intro or whatever. So let's just jump right into it.
So this guy, let's call him Heisenberg. And one night, Heisenberg's in bed, and he can't sleep.
So the first thing that's kind of weird is that this story is based on something that actually happened. And I do find it kind of weird that they're calling the real person that poisoned his neighbors Heisenberg. I don't know, but like, hey, whatever. He still can't compete with my sweet, glorious King Heisenberg. The real Heisenberg.
He's miserable. He's been rolling around for hours, because all he can hear is noise coming from his upstairs neighbors. And this noise problem has been going on for almost a year, and Heisenberg has finally had enough, and he snaps, and he's about to end this once and for all. So poor Heisenberg, he's a normal guy. He moved here from China to get his PhD in chemistry. He's been living in this building for a while. But one day, his new neighbors moved into the apartment above him.
Morning, Mr. Heisenberg. You're making noise again. Do you know how difficult it is to study with all the racket up here? It's impossible. I'm trying to finish my dissertation, but I can't with all the noise up here.
Oh, sorry about that. It's the morning rush to get ready for the day. You know how that goes.
No, I don't. All day and all night, I am assaulted by the sounds from your apartment.
Okay, bro, why are we running the FNAF 2 ambience in the background? Like, you couldn't have chosen anything else. Now I can't take this seriously, because I was totally taking it seriously before.
Now the neighbor, his name's Umar. And Umar, he's a nice guy, so he tries everything he can think of to muffle sounds coming from his apartment. He puts down rugs, he buys padded shoes, noise dampeners for his cabinets and doors. He even oils the squeaky toilet seat, all to try and appease Heisenberg. But unfortunately, none of it works, so Heisenberg calls his landlord.
Alright, so clearly Heisenberg here is kind of insane, but they're kind of speculating that he was kind of like hearing all of these noises like in his head or whatever. But yeah, I mean, noisy neighbors do suck, because like I got some neighbors that live right next to me. Either like there's always some like mafia style executions happening in their backyard, or they're always shooting off fireworks, because I always hear like pew, 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 like late at night on the most obscure days. Like normally I'd think like if it was like 4th of July or something I'd understand, but like no, this is like March the 9th or I don't know, August the 23rd or something, and they just never stop. It's been happening for 3 years, and it really sucks. But it's probably not as bad as like living in an apartment where you're a lot closer and like having someone like blasting music or whatever. But whatever, that doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
So the landlord decides to perform a noise test. They get Umar's wife upstairs to make as much noise as she can, stomping around the apartment. She drags chairs across the floors. She slams cabinets and toilet seats. But down below, they don't hear any noise. Nothing. And ultimately, Landlord concludes the test and he apologizes to Umar for wasting his time. And that is the moment when things start getting crazy.
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this is based on a true story, but apparently, according to the official records of this incident, this is not, like, correct. Apparently, the dude, I guess Heisenberg, only started poisoning them months after this thing happened, not a few days later. I know it's kind of I sound kind of nitpicky, but, like, if this is real, then, like, just try and get things right, you know?
Ugh. What is that?
Where is that smell coming from?
And then one day, after returning home from a short trip, Umar, his wife, even their baby, they all start getting sick. So Umar starts investigating, trying to figure out what's causing this illness.
So this next part, our boy Raymond basically is explaining what this guy did to try and find this, like, what the smell was. And this is actually pretty accurate to the actual story. He called like 20 different technicians to like look at different appliances and different aspects of the house, and they didn't find anything, which is insane to me. Like, he even got like a hazmat crew to come search the house, and like they found nothing, which is that's actually kind of that's terrifying. Like that's crazy.
The baby got sick again. Threw up all her breakfast. It's worse than it's ever been.
Let's see if the camera caught something.
What will the camera see? That the fireman, the plumber, the repairman, and the landlord didn't.
Honey, you have to see this.
Okay, so here's the thing about this is like true crime stuff. I don't think that Darman was the best choice when it comes to like directing and making like this type of like storytelling, this type of content, because like Darman's like his more recent videos, they aren't as serious as his like older videos. If you want to like know more about what I'm talking about, go check out August the Duck and a lot of his Darman videos, because he's like one of the only other people that's been covering Darman and like all his new stuff, and they're really good videos, so definitely go check those out. But yeah, I don't feel like having Darman direct this type of content was the best approach, and you can clearly see that in this video.
And what Umar finds on that footage changes everything. Heisenberg had been intentionally poisoning Umar and his family with a toxic chemical he had made in the university chemistry lab. The same chemistry lab where he was studying to get his PhD. So Heisenberg was arrested and charged with numerous felonies. He also got kicked out of his PhD program and deported back to China.
And that's basically that whole video. And I know there are some of you guys that are still kind of skeptical on whether Darman had a hand in this, even though his directing styles are definitely there. But I'll show you Ray literally talking about how he collabed with Darman. I'll show the clip now.
Me and this independent studio I've partnered with.
So yeah, haters, there's the clip. I wasn't lying. So yeah, Ray William Johnson, Darman, pretty crazy duo. Wouldn't expect something like this to happen. But hey, maybe they'll start cooking and put out some bangers. Who knows? But yeah, guys, you guys, let me know what you think of this strange collaboration in the comments below. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy, leave a like. That would be appreciated. And subscribe if you're new. And that's all for today. See ya.